Can you believe it? A little horsewind can beat a 100-meter giant. Just now, the giant was lying on the stone and sleeping. Suddenly, 3 people rushed over. They found a huge horsewind nest. Then they walked to the giant. So he gently pushed the mask on the giant's face. Then Xiao Shui put the horsewind nest in the giant's mask. Huang Mao took the opportunity to quickly put on the mask. After doing all this, the two quickly hid. But a few minutes later, the giant still had no reaction. Just when a few people thought the task was a failure, they only heard the giant scream. He stood up shaking. He kept patting his steel mask. A beam of light fell directly on the ground. Then he stood up again. He pulled the mask on his head and shrugged. Just when the giant had come to the edge of the cliff, a strong mask on his head was pulled down. The giant looked at the horse wind in front of him and got up helplessly. The giant fell off the cliff. A few believers below the cliff were praying. When he looked at the sky, he was not calm. It turned out to be the giant who had just fallen off the cliff. Just when the giant was frightened, he shouted out to the giant. The giant shouted out loud and slammed on the ground.